Blog Talk Radio.
Let's see. All right, I got the chat up. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Mitchell Family Reality Show TV on YouTube.com, and welcome to the Mitchell Family Reality Show TV on Blog Talk Radio. Today, we're going to do something a little bit different today. We're going to talk about the results from Royal Rumble. I didn't get to see it, but we do have the results here, and I have a special guest on here with me. Patch, you everybody know, is AKA the man refuses to die. Don't give a shit about nothing. Nothing gets to him, and he just speaks what he speaks, and he don't give a shit. That's just Patch.
Pretty much that's how it is, my brother.
What's going on, lady? Becky Boo. Knob, what's going on? Please, guys, make sure we get these likes up there, get this shared out on social media before we get started. So
what's up, brothers and sisters? It's me. Okay.
So we're going to go over like I said, the results of Royal Rumble. We're going to talk about how much they cleared at the gates, how much the tickets were, and I have that results. Patch is going to read the matches and ones that retained because most of y'all may not get to see the Royal Rumble last night, and that's one reason why we're just doing it as results. We may do this every once in a while, ladies and gentlemen, about wrestling, because I am a retired professional wrestler. Patches too, and like I said, we're just doing this. May do this every once in a while. On different pay-per-views, because like I said, most of y'all may not get to see it. So
very true.
But ladies and gentlemen, before we do go on, I do want to put out there to everybody that does YouTube and that may have AdSense set up to when you get monetized, you get stuff monetized where you're making money on your videos. Please go back and change your passwords, as I stated last night. Also request to change your AdSense ID, because my Google account got hacked and my AdSense got hacked, guys. So I had to go through the whole process, change my AdSense ID and my password again to keep from whoever done this from getting what I got or what we have. So that's just a forewarning to help you all out. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go ahead and get started. Sin Car, what's going on?
Stop saying it's been a while since I've seen you.
So we're going to go ahead and get started, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to let Patch start on his end. He got a couple of things, and we're going to go into there. This won't be too much of a long stream. It'll be enough to get information out there for the ones that did not get to see Royal Rumble, like me and Chuck and Patch. He saw some results, but that was it. So
yeah, I saw the highlights. I did the highlight reel. But what's up, brothers and sisters? It's me. It's the man who refused to die. I'm coming at you with some January 28th Royal Rumble 2018 results. In the kickoff show, you had the 205 live guys doing a six-man with Kalisto, Gran Metalik, and Listarado defeating TJP, Drew Gulak, and Jack Gallagher. Funny thing is, none of these fellows was in the Royal Rumble. What the hell, man? What the hell? They're really screwing over the 205 live guys. Now, in another kickoff match, we had the Revival versus the Good Brothers, Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson, better known as the Balor Club. Revival stomped the hell out of Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. Revival won that match. Now, let's get on to the glorious one. United States champion Bobby Roode did his glorious open challenge for his United States title. Mojo Rawley thought he was going to be one of the hype bros and take that title from him. Nah, that didn't really happen. He didn't leave Philly with the title. Poor Mojo. His losing streak just keeps continuing. Now, a match I really enjoyed. Because the highlight reel that I watched was like 45 minutes long, and it had most of the match. This was the WWE Championship match, AJ Styles versus Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Got to hand it to Owens and Zayn. They almost took it a couple of times. But, you can't ever count AJ down. That man can bend his body in positions that would make me jealous if I was 20 years younger. Now it's like, forget that noise. I couldn't do it now if I tried. But AJ retained his title and stomped the hell out of Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Now, another match that I didn't actually see the highlights on, but I thought should have gone a different way. I didn't really like the booking for this match. It's the SmackDown Tag Team Champions. Usos versus Gable and Shelton Benjamin. The 2 out of 3 falls match. I believe they should have let Gables win the titles, give the Usos some time off from being in the spotlight, and let Chad Gable, who used to be part of American Alpha with Jason Jordan, who came in and won the tag belts when he first got brought up from NXT. They should have given Gable and Benjamin the titles for last night, but the Usos retained their belts and win a 2 out of 3 falls match. Now, you're on to the Royal Rumble. Royal Rumble was a pretty good match. It brought in some people you haven't seen in a while. Like they re-signed Rey Mysterio Jr. He came in at like number 25, 26. But the man of the hour for this Royal Rumble match, finally they're doing something with him after all the hype, all the new music, all the new moveset. Shinsuke Nakamura is your 2018 Men's Royal Rumble match winner. He's going up against, he made his decision last night after he won the match, after he won the Rumble, to fight AJ Styles at WrestleMania for AJ's belt. Let us hope and pray that this is they do the same kind of match that they did when they were wrestling Wrestle Kingdom for the IWGP title. Unification. This one I didn't see coming, only because Sheamus is supposedly going to be retiring soon due to spinal stenosis. But Sheamus and Cesaro fight Seth Rollins and Jason Jordan. It was not a very good match. It's sort of Rollins doing most of the work in the match. I think they're going to work that towards a Jason Jordan Seth Rollins split, because Jason Jordan's going to go heel, blaming everybody for his failures. But Sheamus and Cesaro recaptured the Raw Tag Team Championships. I'm hoping this sets it up for a Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, real Shield team get the titles eventually. Suck, but I never care for 3 big guys in the ring beating the shit out of each other. It's kind of really slow, methodical, and you can only watch so many real clubbing blows to the chest before you're like, God, please kill me now. But Universal Championship match, Brock Lesnar versus Braun Strowman versus Kane. The best parts about it was all the announce tables were decimated. Tables in the ring were decimated. They beat each other with chairs. But at the end, Brock retains the title by throwing Kane to Strowman, who was on the apron. Strowman gets knocked off the apron. Braun puts Kane in the Brock puts Kane in the F5, lands him on a steel chair that's in the middle of the ring, pins him for the 1, 2, 3. Now, on to your first ever Women's Royal Rumble. Pretty good match. I can see why they brought up a lot of the girls from the NXT, but favorite actually won it. Asuka won the first ever Women's Royal Rumble, and she's going to fight Charlotte for the belt. I think she said Charlotte. It's either Charlotte or going to be Alexa Bliss. I'm hoping she fights Charlotte. They've had some pretty good matches in NXT. Shit. Asuka can fight with a mop and make it look good. But I see it was a Japanese Royal Rumble, seeing how Shinsuke and Nakamura won the men's Royal Rumble and Asuka won the women's, which could mean they're going to get a great push. I hope so, because they both got great gimmicks. I like their movesets, and I like the charm and the charisma they bring to the ring when they're doing their intros and their outros. That big breaking news story. Ronda Rousey, MMA fame. She's just signed a full-time deal with the WWE. All the spot shows she's been coming to, showing up, were all on her dime. Now it's going to be for WWE, and I think it's going to be a good thing. It's going to make the women step up a lot of their game, but it's also going to be a good thing to see how well, coming from a real fighting experience to a sports entertainment industry, and see just how much she could not kill people when she's beating them up. One more surprise, the first surprise, Lita was never supposed to wrestle again. She entered the Women's Royal Rumble at number 5. I was like, wow. Michelle McCool never wrestled, wasn't supposed to be wrestling. It was actually really good. It was a really good match. It brought in a lot of older wrestlers, female wrestlers like Jacqueline, Trish Stratus, Beth Phoenix, who happens to be married to Adam Copeland, a.k.a. Edge. But all in all, I would give this Royal Rumble 3 stars for the simple fact that I like the fact that Shinsuke and Asuka won the respective matches. What you got to add to that, my brother from another mother, Jesse?
I would say I would agree with you. I would give it 3 stars, but as most of y'all saw that Maria came out on stage, she was holding her belly, and everybody knows that she's pregnant. Congratulations to you, Maria. I wish you well in your nearest future with the newborn child when it's here. But yes, it was surprising to see all these, I call them legend females. Basically, it's been out there in the business for a long time. It was really good to see them. I mean, you got the hardcore woman champion. Who was it?
So it shocked me that some of them, they could still move. That's what shocked me.
I know. And you got the hardcore champion woman that she actually made that happen. All these awesome people that showed up. And another thing to throw in there, to bounce from the Royal Rumble to Raw, I've been sitting here for the last hour and a half to almost 2 hours watching the 25th anniversary of Raw, ladies and gentlemen. As we all know, they rented 2 of they probably got sponsored, but they had 2 arenas rented out.
Different venues.
Where ECW ran out at one time. And New York,
the old Hammerstein Ballroom.
New York was actually sponsoring and brought them in basically for this, and that's what it was told. But there was been 800 different superstars that has appeared on Raw to wrestle different matches. 800 different ones.
What I'm thinking they're going to do is during the men's Royal Rumble match, you thought you were going to have, the brothers, the brothers in the Shield, like start decimating everybody, and they did for a couple of minutes until Roman tossed out Seth Rollins.
Mm-hmm.
So that could be setting them up for a fight down the road for when Dean comes back and he does a heel turn, which is what they're thinking he's going to do. Or it might put them in as the Shield tag team until Ambrose gets back from his elbow arm injury. I seen that coming from a mile away, Sin Cara, the Dudleys being in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah. All these legends that showed up, you know, that's really awesome. To see them all there on the show, especially that, you know, it showed up on the 25th anniversary. And I might got through it yet, but I don't know if the man actually showed up on the 25th anniversary or not, The Rock, but nobody tell me, nobody say anything. I will find out when I'm finished it because I'm almost done with it. But in other news of the Royal Rumble, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about let's talk about some viewership. Okay. Let's talk about Raw, WWE Raw's last 5 weeks, ladies and gentlemen, aired time on January the 28th, 2018, Raw's 25th anniversary. Raw had average viewership of 4,530 million. Now, if you don't know what viewership is, I'll let Pat explain that to you.
Viewership. What viewership means is, okay, just look at what we're doing right now. We're sitting here watching. You're sitting here watching Jesse and I talk about the Royal Rumble. You're looking at the 12 watching. Add 25 million to that. That means 25 million sets of eyes were watching that product at that time, or on the WWE network, which you can, you know, buy or rent for $9.99 a month. I feel like a shill for the WWE now, but
I knew that was coming
for that. They should pay me for that. I feel like a shill now. I feel so dirty and used.
All right, Vince McMahon, get your checkbook out.
Check Vinnie Mac. But yeah, I know 25 million people. You're looking at that's like approximately an 8.5 as far as the cable ratings go. So 25 million people between the actual event and watching it on the WWE network. That's like one of the biggest viewership totals. They've set another record. You know, usually when wrestlers say, "Hey, it was, you know, jammed to the ceiling and people were falling, hanging out of the rafters," it's usually BS. But those types of numbers means that there was a lot of old fans came back to see 25.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care so much about Rockstar Spud. I didn't like him much in TNA. Having Ray back is a good thing. Although I wish he would have signed a full-time contract. That means he can't wrestle for Lucha Underground no more. What is up, Miranda? How you doing? Welcome to our Royal Rumble results show.
As most of y'all probably don't know and probably do know, they had a new signing this recently on the Nexus roster of War Machine came to Nexus. Now, if there's anything on the War Machine that I don't know if I remember these guys or if they were actually in WWE or WCW at all. If you do want to throw that out there, if you do know their patch, feel free to.
Oh, okay. Oh, Raymond and Hanson Rowe. Okay. Yeah, they just signed. They used to work. Their biggest stint was Ring of Honor. They were former Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champions. They've also worked for IW. They've also worked for New Japan. They've also worked for Wrestle Kingdom over in the UK. Yeah, these guys are no joke. I mean, you got Hanson that stands 6'2", and Raymond stands 6'3". They got a combined weight of 550 pounds, which for you guys that are using a non-metric system is 250 kilograms.
Now,
Jesus Christ, that's some big boys.
Now, I don't see Rey Mysterio being a manager for 205.
No.
Because Rey
Mysterio not going to sign
be the same.
Contract like that. Yeah, they're not going to sign him to a contract like that just for him to be a manager. With all the crap with Enzo Amore being fired for the supposed rape allegations, they need somebody that can possibly carry the brand. Who's in there now can't really do it. I sort of like Ethan. I sort of like EC3 now, but it's taken a lot of years for me to actually like him. I don't think he would do well in the WWE. I think he would need to go to like New Japan or something like that to finish polishing and honing and get a more of a fan base before coming to WWE.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's just like Drew McIntyre when he got fired a few years ago. He made his biggest fame. His biggest fame was New Japan. That seems to be the stepping stone to getting back on top. Once you've been to the dance and you get kicked out of the dance, going to New Japan gets you back into the dance. That's just my opinion.
Right. Now I do notice for the Monday Night Raw a 25-year anniversary, they had more average viewers than any other Raw show. Like I said, that was 4,530 million.
Wow.
Now, on January the 15th, 2018, of another Raw airing date, was the average viewership was 3,250 million. So that number went down from 4,530 million to 3,250 average viewership. Right. Now, on January the 8th, 2018, ladies and gentlemen, see, these are going down. Okay, January 8th, 2018, the average viewership on that airing date for Monday Night Raw was 2,766,000.
Yeah, wrestling is taking a nosedive right now, but wrestling is very cyclic. And for those that don't know what cyclic means, that means it runs in a circle. So you have times where you've got peak times and you've got lean times. Looks like wrestling may be going back into its lean time, which means it's going to open up the opportunity for new promotions to try and cut out their own little niche market to get viewership and get fans and get support from other wrestlers and other promoters. May give these guys that don't want to work for WWE another place to go.
On January 1st, 2018, airtime for Raw, their average viewership was 2,865 million. December the 25th, 2017 was 2,703,000 average viewership. So those numbers, if you see, when they had the legends on there, ladies and gentlemen, when they have the legends on there for like stuff like this anniversary shows, those numbers go way high. You know, they want to see stuff like the people they used to watch back then. They don't want to see all these soap opera crap. Guys, like he says, taking a nosedive. The average viewership is going down for WWE. They don't look too good for WWE at all.
Well, it's not just WWE, though. I've noticed I've got friends that I still talk to who are doing indies, and there's just not a lot of promotion going on because people are, quite saturated with all the WWE stuff. I mean, you're looking at 6-7 hours a week of wrestling just on live TV, not including all the stuff on WWE Network for only $9.99 a month. Right. 24/7 wrestling. So people aren't really attending shows, not really buying pay-per-views anymore with the whole new model set up for the WWE Network. Even those views are going down, though, because people are tired of seeing the same stuff. So hopefully this will be the shot in the arm that the indie scene needs to produce something that's not, it won't be able to compete with WWE, but be a different option for people, like Lucha Underground. I'm a big Lucha Underground supporter. I love Lucha Underground. Even though all their shows are taped, none of them are live, except for when they do all of their weeks of taping in like 2 days. So, I mean, I think that's where the wrestling business is going to be going because it costs too much to do it live. House shows aren't making any money. People aren't showing up. And I just think this is like back in the 50s when wrestling was dying. Wrestling was dying in the 50s, and they got a shot in the arm with like but with Nature Boy, Buddy Rogers, and
Come on.
uh,
What's wrong? Come here. Come here.
superstar Billy Graham, and things like that. People like that came in and gave some new product for eyes to look at. But that's just my opinion.
Okay, can you wait?
And what the hell do I know?
So now we're going to look at some SmackDown Live shows for the last five weeks. On January the 23rd, 2018, airtime, the average viewership was 2,580,000. On January the 16th, 2018 was 2,602,000. On January the 9th, 2018 was 2,603,000. On January the 2nd, 2018 was 2,720,000. On December the 26th of 2017, ladies and gentlemen, was 2,656,000. See, those average viewership
about the same.
Yep, they're going up and down. So
when you average them, it's still not. They've not lost much in the way of points in the rating scheme of things. Not near as much as Raw is losing. I think that's directly because of the third hour at Raw. Everybody's burnt out and tired of watching it by the time you get to the third hour. That's why usually the third hour tends to be a lot of talking, a lot of promo cutting, and a lot of interview crap. I think the way they WWE needs to turn around is put more wrestling back in the show and less jibber jabber.
I do miss wrestling for sure. I've been at several times. I'm not going to return to the ring. You know, it's just like, you know, when they chanted about one more match to the Undertaker, and he knows he wants to do it, but he can't do it really. So, but I don't know if I can do it again. Honestly, truly, I want to do it, but I don't know if I can do it.
There comes a time when your body says you've had enough. When you get up and every bone in your body pops like a piston, and you're going to hear each individual crack as you're just rolling out of bed, and it takes you 20 minutes to do so, you may not want to get back in the ring doing anything dumb other than talking.
Right. So, on WWE Raw 25th anniversary and Royal Rumble Go Home show, total viewership was 27,000. I think, no, 27,109,677 views, up to 800,763,615. I'll send this to you, Patch. I meant to do that, so we both can see what I'm talking about. Okay, baby.
Roger that.
So we can be on the same page here. Yes, please. Come on, Paige, load up. Now I'm past the air dates and the viewship. So I'm down towards maybe the middle of the page or less. Come on, open up.
Where'd you send it to, brother?
I'm going to send
Where'd you send it to, my brother? Okay, I got Facebook open.
So.
While he's doing that, I'll tell you guys something really cool. I apparently won a giveaway from Lou Rock a few weeks ago. He hit me up on Messenger yesterday on Facebook to let me know that it was on its way, and he's sending me a little crystal skull. So what I'm going to do is I'm either going to do a video unboxing or just do it live. I haven't decided yet. I thought it was pretty cool. I bounced in, said, "Hey, what's up?" Showing some support. Bounced over to here. I think it was on this panel when I actually won his giveaway. They drew my name.
Yeah, I think that's the one I told you about.
Yep, you did.
I was actually the first one that got to you. So The most viewed for Braun Strowman, Brock Lesnar, and Kane before the Royal Rumble event was 4,494,215 views. I already sent that, bub. I don't know if you knew.
I'm looking.
Luke and Carl versus the Revivals.
Yeah, Revival.
100, Revivals.
So, yeah, Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson versus the Revival. Revival just now coming back after being gone for like 6 months because one of them had a really bad injury in NXT.
141, 215 views. Meta viewship is 1,045,495. Twitter's is over several
1,880,000.
Yep.
Yeah,
up to from 24,000.
Twitter had 1,880,000 interactions for this event. Facebook was a total of 1,176,000 total interactions, up from 384,000. The median viewership was 1,045,495. In attendance for the Royal Rumble was 17,629 people.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, the average Royal Rumble ticket price at the Wells Fargo Center was $380. $380.
That's crazy.
Yeah, for a ticket, for a seat to watch the Royal Rumble. Now, at the gate, Patch will tell you how much they cleared at the gate.
$6,699,020 is what they cleared walking in the door. That's not including sponsorship deals from different advertisers. This is just the people that came and paid for a ticket, put an ass in the seat, so to speak. Over $6 million, almost $6.7 million. Wow.
Now, ladies and gentlemen,
that's crazy.
Yeah, $380 for a seat. Just go see a pay review. Nine.
Huh. Just surprised that this particular Rumble had as much of a fan following, because the past few Rumbles have been bad. They've been poor.
Come on.
You froze up, Jess. There you go. What is up, Dixie Charm? Yeah, I couldn't do $380 a friggin' ticket. Just no.
We're going in. The heck? Yes. Issues. Guys, we're having some technical issues. I do apologize.